I've been thinking of a nice way to introduce this device over here. Chances are you've never seen one of these, or maybe you saw this on the internet and you're wondering if it's worth buying. What if I told you that something like this can help you make better B-roll or cinematic video clips by giving you more freedom and movement to your video clips at the same time? Well, let's take a look at that. Hello, my name is Otto and welcome to the channel. So, this is a motorized camera dolly. They are being sold under different brand names and the most popular ones are Andoer and Neewer. The one that I have here is a Neewer, but the Andoer is exactly the same. Same price, same everything, except maybe one little detail that I will explain towards the end of the video. The story with this is that one of my viewers who has a cooking channel asked me what I thought about this. I wasn't so sure about this kind of device, so I decided to buy one and test it myself. And now I want to share with all of you how this device can help you make better B-roll regardless of the camera that you have. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. First of all, let's see what comes in the box. We have the motorized dolly slider, which comes with a built-in 1800 milliamp battery that will last for about 6 hours, so you don't have to worry about buying batteries. This only weighs 300 grams and the maximum payload is supposed to be 3 kilos or 6.6 pounds. It comes with a wireless remote control, which, by the way, the battery came almost dead and apparently this is something very common. So if the remote control starts acting up, make sure to buy a new battery. We also have this 1/4 and 3/8 of an inch reversible screw, one hexagon wrench, a micro USB cable, and a spare rubber ring just like the ones that come on the wheels. On the dolly's main body, we have 3 wheels. One of them is motorized and the other 2 are mounted on these arms that can be adjusted just like this. What this is going to do is it will allow you to choose the movement that you want to achieve. For example, if you wanted to go in a straight line, you place the arms like this. And if you wanted to make a circle or a curve, then you move the arms like this. Also, if you move the arms towards the body, the camera dolly will spin like this, allowing for, let's say, a panorama video clip that you can do the whole 360 circle. On this side of the camera dolly, we have the power switch and the micro USB port to charge the device. On the other side, we have a charging indicator light, and when the device is on, the 3 lights on the right side are going to indicate the speed of the dolly. The dolly has 3 different speeds: slow, medium, and fast. You can change the speed with this button over here, and every time you press it, it will change to the next speed. And this button all the way to the right will reverse the current direction of the camera dolly. For example, if it's going from left to right, it will change to go from right to left. One thing I don't like about this dolly slider is that if you need to pause or stop the movement, you can't do it here on the dolly. I mean, you can, but the only way to do it is by turning it off completely, and sometimes that could be a little bit inconvenient. I just wish that this had like a button anywhere just to start and stop the movement, because the problem with turning it off is that it will reset the speed and it will reset the direction. And if you had something already going on, it's gonna just throw away everything and it's gonna just get a little bit confusing. So the solution for that is to use the remote control. With this, you can start or stop the dolly without turning it off completely, and you can also control the speed and change the direction with this remote control. On the camera dolly slider, you have two different screw holes, so you can screw one side or the other. So if you screw this side here, you get a 1/4 of an inch thread, and if you turn this around, you get a 3/8 of an inch thread. With all the specifications out of the way, we need to talk about how to use it. After you charge the dolly with the micro USB cable, you place this on the dolly. And now you can place just about any kind of camera. I'm talking about DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, something like the Pocket 2 or any action camera. You can even use your gimbal here or just your smartphone with a phone holder. The way I like to use it is by placing a ball head on top of the dolly, and this way I can adjust the tilt so the camera can look up or down, making the camera dolly even more flexible. So the idea of using something like this is to add movement to your video clips. You can do it manually, doing something like this, but using a dolly slider is going to take away unwanted movements and is going to have a constant speed if that's what you're looking for. But my favorite reason to use something like this is the freedom it gives me. Let me explain. Sometimes you want to be able to film yourself while doing something, and if you don't have someone around you who can operate the camera, then it's going to be almost impossible to do. With this dolly, you just set it up, you press start on the remote control, and you do whatever you need to do. Small and medium lenses are not an issue. I tested my 85mm 1.8 and I also tested the 24mm 1.4, which is actually heavier than this one over here. I also tested my heaviest lens, which is a 24 to 105mm lens, but I had to adjust the arms. It is very easy to do. I just used the supply wrench on this screw and then I moved this section towards the front of the dolly. The side that has the arms is supposed to be the front side. If you're using a lightweight camera, it probably won't matter how you place it on the dolly. Something that you need to consider if you want to use this camera dolly is that you need a smooth surface if you want this to work. If the surface is not smooth, the video clip could be a little bit bumpy and that could be a problem. But one simple and cheap solution is to use a cardboard and place it where the dolly is going to be moving. The price is something that I also like. Whether you buy the Andoer or the Neewer, they both cost about $70. But right now, I would recommend buying the Andoer combo, which comes with a ball head. It is going to be exactly like this one. It comes with a clamp and it comes with the Arca Swiss plate. The price of this ball head, if you buy it by itself, it's around $25. But if you buy the combo, it's going to cost you $5 extra and you get this ball head for a total of $75. I think that that's a good deal. So that's it for this video. If you're still there watching, I just want to say a quick and big thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel during the past months, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, 2021. See you soon. Bye.